Yeah, on the side.
Can.
Yeah. You're so smart.
Now that's dirty.
You were so fast. You're gonna get 3 stars.
Just for my boy here.
You are a master.
You are a master.
Say we're master. What do you think you need next? What? You're so smart. So we have blah. Fluff. You're cheating. You're a cheater. Cheater. That's okay, you're still writing. Alright, well, what's next? Cheater. Did you get dust in your eyes? You okay?
No.
What? Okay, I won't laugh. I didn't laugh a single time. I just called you a cheater.
You will get
I'm
crying.
smiling. I'm not mad. Go ahead.
We need to get Kirby can help.
Well, you still have to write a word all by yourself. We're gonna add to the sentence. We're gonna say so much. So can you write so?
Oh.
So.
No way, I can't.
You can do it. What does it start with? And then what do you hear?
Ooh.
Oh. So how do you think you spell it? So, you just wrote a word. Okay, put a spacer, and we're gonna write much. Put a spacer? Yeah. Much. What do you think?
We can just take these out.
Okay, when you're done, let's write much. Much. What does it start with? What's that one?
F. Yeah, down here.
That's close. What'd you get? Oh, you got it. I thought you grabbed an N. You didn't. You tricked me. Yeah, that's all I saw. Okay, so we have M. What do we need next? Ma. Which reminds me of fla. Ma. Fla. Fluffy. Fla. Ma. We're doing the Can you put that in the right box? That was in the right box.
Yeah.
There you go. What makes
And that was exactly in the right box.
N?
Running
N
out.
says N. It's because the N's are in a different place right now. N says N. We need You did in fluffy. Fluffy. Ma. Do you hear the same sound? Stop. You're going to knock all of these on the floor, my love.
No way.
Ma. Ch. Can you make cha? Do you remember what two letters make cha? It's a team. What's a guess, and then I'll help you. How about I give you two choices and you choose which one it is?
I'm not looking.
You can look. Do you think it is... Which one of these do you think it is that says ch? Yeah, because what does this one say? Shh. Yeah, so it's not that. So ch. Good job. Let's see what you have. Can you read it to me?
I love
Like. Just read it to me
Fluffy
instead of...
so much.
Yeah. Because
I
we
did it.
like fluffy so much.
I did it.
You did it. I wish you had done it completely on your own. Hello everyone. Look at us. Let's just go in this store over here. We are at the shopping center. So yeah, we got groceries this morning, but apparently I forgot to get bananas. We gotta go to the white lines to cross. And they didn't have zucchini. Everybody's been out of zucchini and squash. But also, he wanted to buy Hot Wheels, so I put a Hot Wheel on the order, and they said they were out of stock, so he really wants to buy his Hot Wheel. I'm gonna go try to do that, and I haven't been in grocery stores in over a month. But we're double masking, and we're gonna stay safe, even though kids are out of school today, so we gotta be careful and quick. lovely friends. Welcome to the end of Tuesday. This is unflattering, but it's comfortable, so you got a deal. I did not do my hair today, even though I left the house, and I washed my bangs, which means it's a fluffy bang day. I just let them air dry, but I did put conditioner on, so these little curly ones kind of got flattened down under my glasses. Anyway, here's my view. I always take stuff out at quiet time. We got up for groceries today, and there were some substitutions that were unfortunate. I love popcorn. It's always been like one of my favorite foods. If you asked me when I was little what my favorite food is, it's popcorn. But just like sea salt popcorn. And it's got a lot of fiber, and it actually helps me if it's not too oily and buttery. It helps my stomach digest, and I've been out for days. I always run out towards the end of the grocery cycle for us. And it's so hard to get right now. They're constantly substituting it. They have like 3 or 4 brands of sea salt popcorn. There's usually only one in stock, maybe 2, and I put whatever's on stock in my cart, and then instead of substituting for another sea salt popcorn brand, they always choose a different flavor of the same brand that I ordered. So usually it's cheese popcorn they send, which I can't eat, but today they sent caramel corn or kettle corn. I hate kettle corn. Don't like my popcorn to be sweet and salty at the same time. So I'm like, and then we've been trying to order cake donuts forever, and they keep either not sending them or sending us yeast rings, which are just so sugary. So they sent those again. But I had found a little box of mini cinnamon donuts, so we at least have some cake donuts. First world problems. We did make out well with our string cheeses. They gave us the larger bag. I think it's like double the size for the same price. I mean, even the donuts, they gave us a donut box. So it was like 12 donuts instead of 8 and double the price. But the other thing was insignificant, just switched brands of carrots. Then Sebastian, I don't know if I talked, but he wanted to get a Hot Wheel. I think I mentioned that. Excuse my itchy nose. My allergy medicine wears off this time of day. So Sebastian wanted to get a Hot Wheel, and sometimes they have mystery Hot Wheel packs I can add to the groceries. This time they did not, but they had like a color change Hot Wheel, just the assortment may vary. It was more expensive, but I was like, okay, I'll put this on. Of course, the one thing out of stock is that. So he was upset. He really wanted to spend his money on it. So I was like, if we have a good school day and you do an extra spelling sentence, which he totally cheated on, and then I was jokingly teasing him about cheating, but then I realized he was legit crying. I think he felt bad about it, but was trying to not show it because he had tears in his eyes, and I thought he just like, there's a lot of dog hair blowing around, but yeah, I think he genuinely felt bad about that. He totally can read and spell if he really puts his mind to it, but he's not there mentally yet, which is unfortunate. And it's so weird for me because Jax was so driven and taught himself to read by 4. So this is different. Sebastian's 5.5, but we're getting there. Every child is different. So I said if he did all that, we could maybe go to the store. I haven't been to a grocery store. I don't even know how long. You might know better than me if you've been watching the vlogs. I have no idea. But last month, I think last year, I've been hunkering down and only going to the library pretty much, but I have gone to my eye doctor twice, and both of those times I just walked into the Starbucks over there and picked up a mobile order and then walked right back out. So not too many places this month. But anyway, groceries came. Turns out I bought 2 boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, a regular size, and then I forgot and thought I hadn't put any cereal on, and I found a mega size. I'm like, ooh, let's get the mega size because we've all been eating a lot of Honey Nut Cheerios. So now I have bigger than a mega size. Yeah, lots of Cheerios. And then I forgot bananas. That's what happens when it's just the front door. That's what happens when I start an order to lock in our delivery slot, but just put in enough to get to like 35. I'm still like in the produce section. And then I have to pick it back up and I think, oh, I finished the produce section, so I'm gonna start right after that. Didn't get bananas, but it's not the end of the world because they've been giving us really shitty bananas lately. So I'm like, okay, so maybe we would definitely will go to the store, because before I was just like, oh, Danny can take care of any little things, but it was starting to add up because I didn't get zucchini for the soup. That's been really hard to get it. It's hit or miss if anybody has it. And I feel like there's a couple other things, obviously popcorn. So we did school. We focused on Lunar New Year. I learned new stuff. I didn't really study it, so it was really interesting. We made a little hand drum. We cut out a tiger mask. We drew traditional New Year's foods and learned about them, watched a bunch of videos, and really enjoyed the story of Nien, the lion, and why the colors red and loud sounds and fire are so important to New Year's. So yeah, that was a really interesting day. And when we finished, we're like, all right, we're gonna go to Giant. And it wasn't too bad. It was really empty at first. There's a couple aisles that had like employees that were like stocking or taking inventory of stuff, and you can tell they're over the masks. They're like this, or like really loose on the nose like this. Employees not doing a great job with masking. I would say 75% of customers were in masks, but right when he was making his final choices on Hot Wheels, he ended up getting two that my husband chose when we sent him pictures. He always wants his daddy's opinion. There was teenage girls like cackling super loudly. I guess that's how they are. I was never like that. I was always pretty quiet, even with my friend group. But no masks. Came right to where we were because there was Valentine's stuff just right beside us. I'm like, get your stuff, we're going. And we skipped a lot of aisles, and I missed the popcorn aisle. I came right home and I ordered popcorn on Amazon, and 4 bags are coming tomorrow for $12. 4 big bags. I messaged him, he's like, whoa. Next day popcorn. Yes. But anyway, we got bananas, we got zucchini. We always check the little sales shelf, things that there are discontinued, expiring, damaged. I don't buy expired stuff, but they had some strawberry oatmeal that the package wasn't sealed correctly, but since the packets inside are fine, like they had taped it, and I'm assuming when I open it, the packets inside will be fine. If they're not, I will obviously throw it away. But it was a good deal for them to taste test that, so I got that. What else did we get? When he was choosing his cars, I could not resist the M&M sale because I have been craving peanut M&Ms. Danny can't eat them, so I made sure it was like 2 for $8 for these big family sharing bags. So I got him his dark chocolate. That's the one I usually eat too, but I just really wanted peanut, and so hopefully he's not feeling bad because we used to eat them together all the time before he developed peanut problems. Oh, hiccup. And then what else did we get? Danny had not been happy with my choice of bread for French toast because I got this thicker cut cinnamon brioche, and he's like, no, Jax wanted cinnamon raisin French toast. We didn't get that. So I sent him a picture of all the sweet bread choices, and he told me to get a cinnamon raisin, but they're all very thin cup, which is why I originally didn't order that, because I thought thicker cut would be better. And Jax told me he didn't care and he'd be happy with the cinnamon brioche, but we have both now. It was important to my husband that Jax get his birthday breakfast as he wants it. What else did we get? Remember if there was anything else. That might have been it. It wasn't too much. I feel like there might have been something else. I guess that's it. So yeah, we got those things. I'd say we were there 15 minutes. Checked out and just headed right home. There really wasn't any need to go to Starbucks. we're just going home to have lunch, and my plan was to have Cheerios because I needed to make a dent in them. I had Cheerios and potato chips. It's just the weirdest lunch ever. Not very healthy, but it is what it is. We just had random things. Everybody had some cereal. Because it's always hard when we actually get our breakfast foods in the groceries. It's like, what do you have? It's so many choices. But then we did quiet time after a little bit. I got on my computer briefly, but we didn't have too much time. So, and my work is still not come in, so it's just gonna be like crazy town when it's all there. But I headed upstairs for quiet time, and right after we got Ziggy crated, the doorbell rang, and it was our lovely friends delivering our Girl Scout cookies. So Ziggy was very mad that I had to go downstairs to the door, and of course Sebastian wanted to go too. He was barking his brains out, being crated upstairs when he could hear somebody at the door. And our TV says, there's somebody at the door. So, yay, cookies. I don't really like Girl Scout cookies that much. I was a Girl Scout, but hopefully the kids will enjoy them. And it was important to me to order 2 boxes from each of our friends. There's 2 sisters. So, yeah. Then, quiet time. I was just curled up, feeling cranky. It was cold. Sebastian was in the room every 2 seconds asking for help with something. I'm like, you're choosing the loudest toys. This is quiet time. But then we went down and I went to paint, and I've been having a lot of anxiety because yesterday I was like, I don't know how this is going to come together. This cat is hard to paint. But I decided to do, I had the dark layer, and then I wanted to put a light layer on top of that with a little of the dark showing through, and then go over that once again with like for detail for like dark, and then another layer of light. And it finally worked. Like all those layers are working out with tiny paintbrush strokes, and the cheek is almost done, and it actually looks like her fur. So I can do this. It's gonna be hard, but I can do this. So that's a lot of stress off of me. I did that, and then I requested burgers because I was craving french fries. Sometimes you just want french fries. And then I took a bath. That's why I'm in pajamas, because I was cold, and my period's coming soon, and I don't like baths when I'm on my period. Just don't. Don't need to get into it. I don't know when it's coming. I had no ovulation symptoms, and that's been a thing for me. Sometimes I don't ovulate, so usually it means my period comes early. Sometimes it means it comes on time or late, but it's anyone's guess. Normally I can tell you when it's gonna come. So just figured I should get a couple more baths in. And funny enough, when I was in the bath, my 2 apps that I track it in both said, your period's starting in 2 days. Your period's starting within the next 5 days. They're always optimistic that I'm gonna have a long cycle, and it always comes before then, but they might be right, because my body is probably not doing a whole lot this month. But unfortunately, I don't get to just not have a cycle for a month, since it's pointless for me to have them now. I get to have them every single time, sometimes twice a month. Yay. But that's enough about that. I had my bath, and then I went downstairs and did a little smidge of crafting. I didn't get a lot done. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the lighting that's supposed to go around these alcove shelves, because the wires between the bulbs are way shorter than what they have. They have so much slack, and I can barely reach the spots where I had to cut. So getting creative as always, because things never line up. It's going to be tricky doing everything. That's just the way it is. But now Sebastian is in the bath. What?
This was rolling off.
Oh. Well, you got to finish up in the next couple minutes, because it is 9:21. Anyway, I've been talking forever. It was really weird to go to the grocery store, but also not weird. I don't know. I'm kind of used to not going anywhere, but was it weird going to the grocery store?
We need to find a bubble to pop so then another one comes up.
I hope you're not popping your fart bubbles. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, tomorrow the plan is to do school and stay inside because it's cold. I think it's supposed to get a little warmer today, or not today, this week. But the warmest days is supposed to rain. And then I think they're like, there could be winter weather at the end of the week. So I don't know what's going on. But towards the end of the week, I need to bake cupcakes for Jax's 12th birthday. His 12th birthday is Saturday. It's crazy. So yeah, we're just gearing up for that. And I'll be decorating late Friday night. So in lieu of a party, they get to come down to a decorated kitchen and they have their choice of cake. But I'm gonna wrap this up because he's just talking to me every 2 seconds. Friends, thank you for following along with our day. I hope you are having a good one. Please stay safe, be
I
kind.
want to say something now.
What?
I love you and please stay safe.
Perfect. And don't forget,
What? Yeah!
wash your hands.